If anybody knows the depths of Dame time, it's Paul George. My headphones coming off. It's crazy. Welcome to Dunk Bait, where we talk mostly basketball. Today we're talking Dame Lillard versus the Clippers. It got kind of spicy, yes indeed. Draymond and the Suns, he gets fined for tampering. Bubble MVPs, TJ Warren's look good, Lucas look good, others look good as well.
Wow.
Spicy! It's a spicy!
So Dame Lillard got into it with the Clippers, multiple Clippers, yesterday.
We talked about before on the show, like, you know, once the bubble opened up, some family and friends could get in there. Like, this thing extended beyond hoops, beyond basketball. It was sisters involved, it was booze, it was name calling, you know, so it was shots being thrown. But
I sent him home before at the end of a game. Paul George just got sent home by me last year in the playoffs.
What I was confused about listening to this whole thing is, why is the Western Conference peasantry arguing like this? Both y'all gonna lose to LeBron. Nobody got no rings.
Dame, that man has evil in his eyes. Why would you bring what Dame wants to bring upon yourself? And like, you knew Pat Beverly was gonna do some stuff to stir it up.
The only reason we know who Pat Bev is because of his antics. I understand why Pat Bev would talk his but Paul George, he just sent you home. Ended your season and a series with a 40-foot shot in your grill after dropping 50 on your head, bro. If anybody knows the depths of Dame time, it's Paul George. My headphones coming off. It's crazy.
All right, Draymond Green joined the gentlemen of Inside the NBA and decided to kind of share some thoughts on Devin Booker and whether he should be in Phoenix, whether he should be free to play elsewhere. Our own Chris Haynes broke the news this morning. What do you guys think about Draymond, the fine, and the tampering?
I forget who it was on Twitter, but they were basically like, I don't know why Draymond's talking, because if he comes to the Warriors, that means he's getting traded to the Suns. So I don't know why you're advocating for your own demise, my friend, but I don't care how much amount of money I have in my life ever. 50 racks is 50 racks. That's going to hurt. Yep. But, you know, I mean, so I think at the end of the day, I would love to see D-Book go somewhere else. The Lakers would be a great team for, you know, for his skill set. I understand Draymond's thirst. I mean, this is the same dude that was crying in the Oracle parking lot for KD.
Free him, I get that. Draymond, like, you knew what was coming. You knew that the fine was gonna come the second that left your mouth. And then to kind of double down when they were like, are you tampering, or whatever they said on the show, and he was like, maybe. It was like, Draymond.
It's true. The Booker should leave the Suns. He's one of the best scorers in the league, and the only time we see him is on League Pass.
It took a pandemic to get this man on national television.
Right. We need to see him in the biggest moments. You know what I'm saying? Like, and also, dude, like, who's the second best player on this team?
I don't know. I don't watch Suns basketball. I can't tell you.
Oh my God.
Right? You would if he was on the squad. Didn't matter. But the thing is, like, when he hit that game winner against the Clippers, he had the two best defenders in the world on him, and he still hit it. Get this man, free this man, please. Get him off the Suns.
Give us free.
So we've been seeing a lot of dudes get buckets, other than Luka. You know, Luka's, we've seen him get buckets, but other guys that we haven't seen ball like they balling right now. What do y'all think as far as the bubble MVP? Who would y'all go with?
I mean, I tweeted it from the Dunk Bait account, but Bubble God TJ Warren, I mean, that's his bubble. My God, he's looked so good. And like, whole cash considerations thing is so fun too, that this is a dude who literally got traded for a bag of money and is just out here giving these hands to all these different teams, night in, night out. Drops 39 on the Lakers last night, has a clutch bucket at the end. I mean, it's been awesome. I'm very happy for him, and it's fun that he's getting the national shine that he should. You know, he's on the Pacers, so they don't always get the national coverage. And you know, we have some thoughts on Indiana, but that doesn't matter. And, you know, it is what it is.
Look, man, my bubble MVP, I got two MVPs, and neither one of them are players. I got to give it to the NBA and the bubble barbers. NBA for keeping the bubble Rona free, and the barbers for keeping the lineups crisp. I know they're dealing with a lot of janky heads and hairlines and all types of stuff getting thrown at them. I got to fade up Adam Silver, then I got to do Doc, then I got to do LeBron. I mean, it's just, you know, they're getting a bunch of stuff thrown at them, so I got to give it to those dudes. And on the court, I think Luka's been obviously out there doing his thug thizzle, gave Giannis and them the hands last night. And I noticed this trend in the bubble, man. It's weird. Like whenever the Lakers lose, all of a sudden the sky's falling, the world's over. But whenever anybody else gives those hands, like the first place Bucks in the league, nobody says anything. It's a lot of cricket wireless, a lot of cricketry going on. So I don't know, but I think Luka's ready to do some dirt. I think he's gonna have some for the Clippers in the first round of the playoffs.
Luka had 39 and 19 against the Bucks, bro. Can you have a better game than that?
No.
Look at TJ Warren. Like, look what he's shooting from the field. You know what I'm saying? Like, since he's 20 for 29, 14 for 26, 13 for 17, 15 for 22. Like, do you miss every time he lets it go? It's cash money. Plus, he put a 50 piece up. You know, that's one of the most. He averages like 19 points a game. That's one of the most unlikely 50 pieces we've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? That's a Brewer 50 piece. 39 and 19 is insane. Luka's been killing, but what TJ Warren's been doing is, all things considered, he's playing out of his mind. He's unconscious. Like, it's his bubble, like you said, Schwartz. Mr. Schwartz with the polo on. That is the end of the show. I'm the Jethro Jenkins.
King Josiah 54.
I'm Zach Schwartz.
Hey, fellas, before we end, I just want to say something real quick. We can use it on the show or we can't, but the Southern California basketball community was really hit by two tragedies in the past week with the shooting death of Samaj Miller and then the passing of Lafayette Dorsey Jr. So just want to send a lot of love and prayers to both their families. Pastor Dorsey, we really appreciate you and everything you're doing to raise awareness in this time of tragedy for your family. And, just want to tell us all, man, the hoop community is a very small, intricate community, man. And when we feel stuff like this, it definitely hurts. So sending love and prayers to everybody out there.